How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Pokemon Horizons episode review. Today's episode is episode 22, Clash, the Galar Mine. Before I go any further, please hit that like button right down there, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos like this. I realized that when I was finished with the review last week, I did not show you the Pokemon that was the seminar, which was Hatenna, which is actually one of my favorite Galarian Pokemon turning into Hatterene. Hatterene is these are very adorable Pokemon. That's why I'm kind of doing that. And apparently it can pick things up with, I guess that's hair. Like, if you've seen this thing from behind, that's not a hat. It's like part of its body. It's Pokemon are interestingly made. That's all I can say. But today's episode, we are in that Galar Mine. Very, very, very good episode. I wish I could tone down the brightness on these just so you can maybe stretch it so you can see these a little bit better. Really great episode. Captain Pikachu is probably best Pikachu by far. So how do we get here? Man, I'm gonna be all over the place with this because I gotta talk about Galarian Moltres. Did not see that coming. Did not see that was one of the ancient Pokemon. Didn't think that would be it. That is fantastic. Thank you for subverting my expectations. I gotta remember also that the Japanese name for Moltres is Fire, because the next episode is called the Blazing Galarian Fire. And what is it? It's Thunder's Freezer, and I think it's Fire. So it's probably the name of the next episode is the Blazing Galarian Moltres. Galarian Moltres is a dark fire type. Don't know tons of this when it comes to Pokemon, not games and anime. How rare are these things, right? Are these like, because you can't breed them in games, so are they just like, sometimes these things are here. We don't understand what type of egg group they are. So sometimes you see these really cool mystical things that are strong, but apparently Freeze Charizard is strong enough to hit him with a flamethrower and make it actually stop. And Captain Pikachu is strong enough that this thing has to kind of cheat a little bit. Really good fight with this thing, Captain Pikachu. Just fantastic. So essentially, we gotta figure out why this thing is angry, right? And when we get into this mine, well, let's talk about what happens beforehand. Beforehand, we get some cute stuff. Apparently they took a picture of Hatenna jumping in Liko's hood. I don't know who took that picture that we, the audience, can see, but never you mind. Gets sent to everybody. She's like, yeah, I'm friends with it. And they're all like, all right, that's cool. And who does this? Murdoch assumes that Molly gave him a cup of coffee. No, it was a cup of black tea. We had my whip put my whip inside of black tea. Orla, however you want to say it. Orla's very happy over that new clean gear that she got. It's beautiful. She loves her parts. Adorable. Dot is editing her Gurumine video. I wish I knew what type of editing software she used, because I need to find myself some too. She's doing taste testing. She's trying to get those likes up, right? She's trying to get that engagement rate up. I know all about that. Please like and subscribe. And so she's doing, it's called Gurumine Gourmet. Now we know the English translation is a needle thing. I don't know how you would say needle things. Nest, no, can't be nest. Can't think of a culinary word that rhymes with needle thing. So gourmet rolls off the tongue. Very, very, very funny, very good. Quacks is falling asleep. But Landau does say something quite interesting. By the way, Dot's needle thing voice is I love it. Oh, and she was suggested to try out the Slurpuff cotton candy by someone called Muscles of a Sidon. Sidon is Rhydon. I am willing to 100,000% bet that is Zur who's the dude's part of Ametheio's explorer team, because he uses a Rhydon. It, it wouldn't surprise me if it was him. But Landau says something great that I think he has the best wisdom that all of you should hear. So he says assumptions are dangerous. They blind you to what you seek. To find someone is to be found by someone. Then who will find who? Very great. Landau and his sayings are just one of the things I love to anticipate. I love hearing it. He does sayings way better than Angoramon from Digimon Ghost Stories, Ghost Adventures. No, it's not Ghost Adventures. Ghost Adventures is the show that I used to watch. Ghost Game. There we go. From very, very much better than Angoramon from Digimon Ghost Game. 100%. If you're here from those videos, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And so, also he called a boot, and Quagsire, I don't know his Japanese name, was clapping for him, which was adorable. And Galar looks totally different in anime than how I remember it in the game. I might need to go and put back in my sword just to take a look around. Still has a little sparklies. I love that Freed, being the Pokemon professor, is like, you know what? I can see why Rayquaza will come in here, right? It eats its habitat. It's kind of like this a little bit. It eats floating bits of dust and meteorites that fall to Earth. Maybe it just wanted to see what some of the ores of Galar were like, right? And of course, the kids run off. The kids run off because when they first get in here, a bunch of Pokemon are running away. We have Drillburs and Diglets, and what else was running out of here? There's something else that was underneath the ground. Drillburs, Diglets. I know there was another Pokemon. You got Sprigatito and Fuecoco chasing them. They have to chase their Pokemon. Sprigatito was jumping after a Drillbur, which doing cute cat things, but stop it. And they have to run after Roy, because Roy hears the cries of this Pokemon. So he uses Fuecoco's fire very well to light up a small little crevice hole. I love the fact that they jump to using phones instantly, and Freed's like, I had to call them, but they got to call me. And Liko, I think he calls Liko, or Liko calls him, but they're like, yeah, this is where we're at. This is what it looks like. And all the minds look alike. And that is something I do remember. Still don't know why the Pokemon are running outside. Don't know what's going on. There should be workers there. There's a Caracol left out. So we're trying to figure out what's going on. So Captain Pikachu goes one way, him and Charizard go another. They do meet up, but the kids are already gone. And while we're exploring, of course, both groups run into the split up groups of the explorers, Ametheio's group. So Freed and Ametheio, Zur and Cornea versus Roy and Liko. And of course, I love the fact that who sees the marks on the wall? I think Freed sees the marks and goes, Rayquaza has 3 claws, not 4. What has made those? The crew has, before they run into these guys, they run into Swoobats that run away. Sprigatito shows them a Timber, a Woobat. There was another Pokemon that was hiding in this little hidey hole. And a Ragarola. Cute little Ragarola. To put them at ease, Liko's using her special ability. Give them food. Give them treats from Murdoch. Get them to open up and calm down. And they open up so much that even though the others kind of run away, the Woobat, wants to show them. It's like, Woobat, come follow me. And there's a bunch of mine workers, a Machamp on the ground, a couple of Caracoles. They're all on the ground. They're trying to figure out what the heck happened here. And the workers are going, and they get some black smoke to come out. So they get them up. Liko already called the Pokemon Center, said, hey, they're going to meet you guys outside. You guys go ahead and get on out. And as they met up with the Explorers group, with the Golduck that uses Scratch and Rhydon, Galarian Moltres comes from the depths of a crevice, and it is pissed off, and it's using air cutter. It beats the bad guys. The bad guys run away. Captain Pikachu comes in and defends Fuecoco and Sprigatito, his babies, to make sure that they don't get hurt. And Captain Pikachu's amazing, like fantastic. I'm assuming that this Galarian Moltres is using like Dark Pulse and a couple other dark moves, because when they're all feeling oppressed, like they're expelling a black gas, and in order you got to shake it off like you're going Super Saiyan, which Roy and Fuecoco do, and then of course Captain Pikachu does it to defend them, because while Fuecoco does stand up and use Flamethrower, Galarian Moltres is too strong, using moves like looks like Air Cutter. It Hurricane the poor little crocodile boy. And of course, Cap is able to, move around better in the air using Thunder Punches. He used a Thunder Punch on the Golduck, just knock his butt out. But he's using Thunder Punches and everything else to, save them. He takes a direct hit that was meant for the kids and their Pokemon. Bad way. So they got to run. Meanwhile, Ametheio and Freed are fighting. He's using Ghost Dive, and I love that Freed and Charizard are in sync, that they're both going. They pay attention to the movie, he does Dragon Claw on him. And what else happens? Eventually, the kids are running away on a minecart. Liko has to snap Roy out of it because Roy's like, he's so strong. Gets Cap lost his hat, gets Cap hat. They run the hell out of there. I thought that the way behind them had gotten blocked because of Galarian Moltres raging. No, he follows them. Just every time they're moving left and right, he hits the walls, meets up with, I told you, eventually gets to Freed because Freed does the flamethrower on it, tells them, look, take care of Cap, get the hell out. We'll figure this out. You guys keep running. Very, very cool episode. Very, very fun episode. Just the battles alone, and this series is paced so well because you get normal adventure anime stuff and you get other things that the Pokemon anime hasn't had before or had in a long time, and then you get these nice little moments of the fighting. Even when Roy gets excited about possibly seeing Black Rayquaza and Hatenna's kind of shivering, he's like, oh, it's responding to my extreme emotions. And Free's like, nah, it'd have been responding a long time ago. Something's going on in there. So fun. Eventually, they have to go back with Captain Pikachu to save our dude after they leave a Pokemon Center. I hope they know what to do. It might be too early for Fuecoco to evolve. I'm kind of surprised Roy didn't send out I'm about to call Watro Kaiden. I love the Japanese name. Surprised he didn't send out Watro. Eventually you're the battle dude, right? You got to figure this out. It's gonna be weird to see Leaf Age being done on a Galarian Moltres as if it's gonna do anything, but hey, it's anime. Suspend your disbelief. Hopefully they can make it through with a little help from Cap and Charizard. But I'm not gonna forget about today's seminar, which is Carkol. Because that was the first Pokemon they met. My handy dandy. Look at that Carkol. That is indeed a mouth. And remember, Orla has a Carkol. Carkols infinitely make coal, legitimately. It just generates. And there's always coal wherever there are, whether they're gathered, falling on the ground. These Pokemon are very much welcome in mines. And the one that they have on the Brave Asagi is a very important member of their team. That's how they're able to get around, which makes sense on why it has its own treadmill, because it's constantly dropping fuel for them. So very good episode. Man, this has been a good weekend for anime. Very good weekend for the stuff that I've been watching, and Pokemon Horizons is no exception. Very well done. Love them showing ecosystems. Love the Pokemon being natural kid Pokemon or little baby Pokemon. Just want to follow things and be cute and funny. Even when Fuecoco hits his head, the Diglett he was annoyingly chasing kind of pops his head up and has a sweat drop. Like, eesh. So much fun. I hope Roy gets his third Pokemon. Leave Liko in the dust, Roy. Yes. But I digress. Fun episode. 5 out of 5 from me. Let me know what you guys think. Captain Pikachu, best Pikachu. Man, he was the goat of this episode. I play Pokemon Scarlet. I'm hoping we get a distributed Captain Pikachu somewhere down the line. Volt Tackle, Thunder Punch. I don't even care what his other moves are. I hope you guys give him Fly, because he can fly. So give him Fly. I would use that Pikachu all the time. Dude is so cool. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please don't forget, hit that like button. We want others to see these videos, and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of more videos like this. I got some cool updates for the channel coming soon. This is just kind of something I'm sort of working on, trying to figure it out in the background. I will definitely announce it whenever it's ready. So stay tuned for that. But please be good, be blessed. Play Pokemon, catch Pokemon. Make sure you're getting some sunlight, drink some water, wash your hands, all right? Be good to yourself, be good to others. Either way it goes, don't be a jerk. Make sure you're staying safe out there. Remember, there are people out there that care about you, so make sure you reach out to someone if you're feeling down and you don't know what to do. I promise you there are people that care about you and will rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow, all right? You can talk to me. I care about you. My social medias are right there in the description. Give me a follow. Send me a message. I promise I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Just don't be a jerk. All right? All right. Until next time, I cannot wait to see the follow-up battle for this. This is a really good episode. Really, really good episode. It makes me so excited to see next week. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.